Hello guys and welcome to another video. This time we are doing the Rift of Worlds. We are fighting the Ice Beast. And this is my team. As you can see, I got triple S with it. And this Rift is the easiest one for me. In my opinion, this is the easiest one to make. And you can clear it even if you don't have all wind monsters, which is optimal. You can place your best monsters. Actually, you can place Bernard plus a healer plus your best nukers, and you are done for this. As you can see, this is fast, easy, and consistent. Lucian is great here because he has a dungeon leader skill which improves the attack power, and also Katarina is quite nice because she has a second skill heal and she hits quite hard, even though she will not have the ignore defense effect because you don't have any monster to provide her invincibility. Then I played my best nukers, Fugo, who I use for Necro and is almost 0 speed, and Lagmaron, who I'm trying to prepare for RTA, however he's not really ready yet for RTA, but is a great wind nuker too. And Chasun, which is, in my opinion, the best healer you can use here, which also improves the attack power. In case you don't have Chasun, you can place Beladion as your healer, and you will need something that increases the attack power. For example, a great monster for this Rift is the Wind Barbaric King, who provides attack speed and attack power buff with his first skill and also deals damage. You need an armor breaker, which is Bernard or maybe Beladion if you play Beladion, who can compensate for Bernard if he doesn't use his second skill. Now, guys, as you can see, this is pretty easy. You are not in danger of failing this Rift. You have to have very bad RNG, but many of you may not have the wind monsters I have, so I will do a second run and I will show you how it can be done with different monsters. In my case, actually not only in my case, on every case I will recommend you to use the best monsters you have for other purposes. For example, you most likely will all have a Theomars. Okay, everybody has a Theomars or can have a Theomars, and if you are a mid-game player, then you most likely have a Theomars. And many of you may have a Water Kung Fu Girl, which is another 4-star monster. Both of those monsters are used on different things. For example, Theomars can be used in the Giants B10 team if you are doing speed runs, and Theomars can be used in your Dragons team, and he's awesome at PvP and it will be useful in many areas of the game. The Water Kung Fu Girl may be on your R5 team or your R4 team. So, as always, I don't recommend building monsters exactly for these kind of dungeons that you will only clear until you get the homunculus, and then you will clear them about 10 times every week because you want the reappraisal stones. However, that is nothing compared to the amount of times that you will clear Dragons B10, Giants B10 or Necro B10. So guys, what I recommend you is to pick your best monsters and use them here. Pick your best nukers that have another purpose in the game for you and gather them all here. Gather your dream team or nukers and go straight to this Rift and kill it, because getting double S is very good too, and you will have the homunculus fast enough. Okay? Now, another great monster here will be Tark if you are doing a Dragon speed team, or if you are just like me that you build him because he deals lots of damage in lots of places. I am actually using Tark on my Dragons B10 team right now, even though I don't have Galleon and my team is not a speed team. However, Tark proved to be a very consistent and very strong damage dealer for every single purpose in the game that is not wind. Okay, because he will glance against wind and you will know how it will end. But Tark is completely recommended for this stage. Now, as you can see, guys, with this composition, you can clear this very easily. Even though my runes are quite good, actually, I must say that for a mid-game player like me, my runes are okay, especially on these monsters. But that is what you should do. You should pick the best rune monsters that you have and use them here. My Lucian has my best damage dealer runes along with my Katarina, and my Water Kung Fu Girl has my most consistent vampire set because I use her for R5 front line. So, and Theomars, actually Theomars is the monster that almost everyone dedicates his best runes to, because we all want to have a powerful Theomars. Theo is incredible, I don't have to tell you how good Theo is. So if you have another monster that you dedicate your best resources to and is not a fire monster, then you can use it here. Okay? Again, I don't recommend building a monster especially for this rift. As you can see, guys, this will be a double S clear, which will be close to a triple S, and this is being very consistent so far. There ain't no risk. However, the greatest risk of this stage is when the monster tries to freeze you. But I consider this rift overall the easiest one because the Dragon Breath will only freeze you, will reduce your max HP. However, it will not deal any damage to you and it will not paralyze you. So that attack is meaningless if you have a Bernard that increases your attack bar, because you will get out of the freeze while gaining attack bar. So if you are sped up by Bernard and even he boosts your attack bar, then you will most likely get out of the reduced HP status almost instantly. And as you can see, there was no risk at all. So guys, again, we will repeat the basics. Use Bernard, use healer. If you don't have Chasun, use Beladion. Get an attack power booster and get your best nukers. Okay, these are my runes. As you can see, I gave lots of love to Theo, even though he's not great, and I will also recommend Tark. These are the runes of my Tark, in case you want to see them. And well, guys, this is it for this video. I hope it was useful for you, and see you in the next one. Bye.